Hello there and a warm welcome to Superscreen's Media News broadcasting to you live from Lagos. I am Adenike Oweye Ajiboye. The police have recovered the maize that was stolen from the Senate chambers in Abuja by some thugs. The Deputy Force Public Relations Officer Adenino Aremu, who disclosed this in a statement in Abuja, said the maize was recovered under the flyover before Abuja City Gate, where it was abandoned. Aremu further said high-powered police investigation team recovered the symbol of legislative authority, adding that a discreet investigation to apprehend the suspects involved in the theft had been launched. You will recall that the thugs invaded the National Assembly on Wednesday morning and cut away the maize, the symbol of lawmakers' authority. And in a swift reaction also to the development, a Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu also expressed anger over the invasion of thugs into the National Assembly, describing it as an affront on democracy. He immediately charged the Nigerian Police Force and the State Security Service to retrieve the maize, a pronouncement that led to the recovery of the maize.
They passed through this entrance, passed through all the gates, and left the National Assembly with that mess. They attempted kidnapping 2 of our senators. They were eventually left. But we decided that we will not be intimidated by any circumstance. We will stand by our democracy, we will defend our democracy. It is an affront on democracy, it's an affront on the Senate, it's an affront on the National Assembly, it's an affront on our parliament. But we are going to stand together to ensure that we continue the assignment Nigerians gave us to represent them. So we are giving the Inspector General of Police and the Director SSS to recover our mess within 24 hours.
Reaction of Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu after the maize was stolen on Wednesday morning. And now in a related development, embattled Senator Ovie Omo Agege, who was arrested by the police over the alleged stolen maize, has been released by the police. A statement signed by his senior legislative assistant, Lucky Ajes, said the Delta Central Senator has left the police after Omo Agege told the police his perspective on the invasion of the National Assembly by armed hoodlums. Ajas said Omo Agege reported to work that day and knew nothing about the removal of the maize. And now to politics, report says the People's Democratic Party, PDP, is considering the possibility of changing its name before the conduct of the 2019 general elections in an emergency meeting that will be held today. A statement issued by the National Publicity Secretary of the party, Kola Ologbodiyan, said that the next meeting would hold at the party's National Secretariat. However, no mention was made concerning the agenda of the meeting. The All Progressives Congress, APC, will on May 14 hold a national convention. Timetable for the APC's Congress's in National Convention released on Wednesday by its National Organizing Secretary, Osita Uzunanso, indicates that the party will first hold a World Congresses on May 2nd, a day after the World Congresses. Appeals arising from the election of ward officers will be heard. 2 days later, on May 5, local government area congresses will be held with appeals from the exercise to be heard on May 7. On Wednesday, May 9, state congresses will be held with the appeals to come up the next day. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has warned staff against electoral malpractice ahead of the 2019 general elections. Chairman of the Commission, Mahmood Yakubu, gave the warning at the Commission's headquarters in Abuja during the swearing-in of 7 newly appointed resident electoral commissioners.
Let me therefore congratulate you on your appointment and swearing in. As I told the resident electoral commissioner sworn in earlier, you will also be responsible for the implementation of the Commission's policies. In doing so, you will exercise supervisory control over personnel, resources, as well as the legal and administrative processes in the states to which you are posted. You will also interact with various stakeholders. As election managers, you must maintain the required openness and consultation. At the same time, you must be very firm and courageous on the side of the law, as well as our regulations and guidelines at all times as required of an unbiased umpire. As resident electoral commissioners, you can be posted to any part of the country at any time the exigencies of service require. But for now, you will be posted to states within your geopolitical zones, but none of you will ever serve in your state of origin throughout your tenure.
The Independent National Electoral Commission boss also told the new entrants that they will be responsible for the implementation of the Commission's policies, adding that they will exercise supervisory control over personnel and resources. One of the inductees, Segun Agbaje, who spoke on the temptations in the line of duty, urged INEC staff to uphold the truth in defense of the nation's democracy. The new commissioners inducted are Baba Abba Yusuf, Segun Agbaje, Usman Abdurrahman, Yahaya Bello, Emmanuel Alex Hart, Mohammed Magaji Ibrahim, and Cyril Omoriba. The Accident Investigation Bureau, AIB, has released 6 final accident and serious incident reports that occurred in the industry between 2009 and 2014. Among the released reports was that of Associated Airlines crash of October 3, 2013, which occurred when the remains of former governor of Ondo State, Olusegun Agagu, was being conveyed to Akure for burial. The Commissioner AIB Akin Olateru disclosed that the Associated Airlines crash occurred due to the failure of the crew to heed warning signs of engines or takeoff. Olateru also said that the AIB released 4 safety recommendations on the crash, which were all directed at the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, urging it to enhance the enforcement of the regulations with regards to the implementation of operators' approved personnel training program. If you have just joined us, you're watching Superscreen News at 12. We'll take a short break here, and when we return, we'll bring you business news. Just stay. Well, it's so glad to have you back now in Business World. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has intervened with another sum of $210 million in the foreign exchange markets to meet the request of customers. A breakdown of the figures obtained from the bank in Abuja indicated that the CBN offered the sum of $100 million to authorized dealers in the wholesale segment of the market. Confirming the release is the CBN Acting Director in charge of the Corporate Communications Department, Isaac Okorafor, said the continued intervention by the bank was in line with its commitment to ensure liquidity in the market as well as reduce pressure on the naira. Okorafor also said the bank will not relent in its efforts to manage the country's forex with a view to reducing its import bills and checking any hemorrhage of its foreign reserves. The World Bank has raised an alarm over a rising debts in African countries, including Nigeria. The World Bank team, who disclosed this to journalists through a video conference, said the rise in debt is led by some oil exporting nations, which have seen more than 50% rise in debts recently. The team said such commercial loans come with exchange rate risks, a global financial condition risks, and commodity price risk. The Debt Management Office DMO recently put the country debt profile at 21.73 trillion naira as of December 31, 2017, up from 12.2 trillion naira as of June 30, 2015. The Lagos State government says new investors for the fourth mainland bridge will be named in June. The Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, Adebowale Akisoya, who disclosed this on Wednesday at a press briefing of the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure to mark the third anniversary of Governor Akinwumi Ambode, said they are at the last phase of selecting the preferred bidders. The Commissioner further added that the State Public Works Corporation rehabilitated 31 roads aside from carrying out palliative maintenance and sectional overlay of 115 roads. Well, that's it in business news. We'll take another short break. More news after this timeout, so join us again.